If you've ever doubted Beyonce's impact or influence, I'm here today to remind you why you shouldn't. So Tyler the Creator is dropping his new album, Don't Tap the Glass, at 6 a.m. on a Monday morning. And that's weird for today, right? Because usually music is released on Friday, right at midnight. But this reminded me of what music used to be and how it used to be released. Music used to be released on Tuesdays. This was like the standardized day since the 80s. This is during the days of physical copies when people used to actually go and buy, the CDs, records, and cassettes. But Tuesday was the official day. And there's a multitude of reasons why Tuesday was like the set day. Y'all know shit'll be shipped out over the weekend, and the retailers wouldn't probably get the product until that Monday. And then it gives them time to unpack everything, and then they'll release the product on that Tuesday. It also helped with piracy and a fair tracking of sales. But there was this shift that happened, and I can't give Beyonce all the credit, but she definitely contributed to the shift and set the trend of how we consume music to this day. Self motherfucking title. Let's get into how this was a surprise drop. Now, Beyonce wasn't the first to do it. I believe it was Radiohead. But she definitely popularized surprise drop after this album. And when I say nobody knew about this album, nobody knew about this album. Her label damn near didn't know about this album. But I just remember how much of a shockwave this shit set. And I wasn't even all the way into Beyonce during the time, but even I saw that shit. Like, it was like, literally like the world stopped. Like, oh shit, Beyonce just dropped. She just dropped a new album. Woo, 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 woo. Like, it was crazy as hell. And then dropped the video for every fucking song. So we seeing, oh, Beyonce just dropped a new album. Then you get on fucking YouTube and you turn on your TV and a song come on, a new song of hers come on, and you see the video with every song. Like, that shit, that was insane. Like, who's doing that? And how do you keep all this under the wraps for nobody to know? But getting back into how Beyonce helped shift music, period, forever, she dropped this album on a fucking Friday. Now, music being released on Fridays was initiated by streaming. The streaming era has started to come into play. Friday is usually the perfect day for Billboard to track your sales, right? You have a fair chance at your sales being tracked. Friday is usually the day these music apps update their playlists, so you have, the fair chance of exposure for your music. And then the weekend is also looked at as, leisure time. Most people are off on the weekend and shit like that, so they have the time to sit there and listen to your music. So Friday was just like the day. But with all that being said, with Beyonce, specifically Beyonce, dropping her album on that day and how she did it, it set the tone forever. Because the music industry saw how successful she was with doing this shit. And to remind y'all, when the album came out, if you wanted to buy a song or download a song, you had to buy the whole album. And that was her whole point, because she wanted you to listen to the whole thing, right? And she wanted you to see the whole visuals and shit like that. But with the music industry seeing that shit, oh shit. Then they probably playing that shit in the club that following Saturday, that Friday night, all that type. With music industry seeing that, they like, oh man, like that's the wave, that's the move. And like I said, she definitely popularized surprise albums. I remember artists trying to do surprise albums after this shit. And it's just like, if you're not an S-tier artist, do not try that, bro. Do not try that. I remember Tiger was trying to do a surprise after this shit. It was just like, no, brother, you're not Beyonce, dog. And side note, going back into this video shit, to the Beyonce fans out there, I know y'all appreciate the shit out of this era now. And y'all appreciate how hard she was working, because giving your fans a video for every fucking song is insane. We barely get visuals from Beyonce now. But back then, y'all see she was really putting in fucking work. You usually only do a video for your hit songs, right? Your biggest song on the album, you do a video for that, whoop, 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 and that's it. But she gave you a visual for every fucking song, plus some. Goat shit. But yeah, this album set the tone for even how we consume music today, and it furthered the standard. Beyonce has set the standard already, but it even furthered it after this shit. You know, it became a point to where it's like, yeah, you're good, you're great, but you're not Beyonce.